For Memorial Day, we visited the war memorials in Washington, D.C. to ask Americans what Memorial Day really means to them.
It's a way to honor fallen veterans and the people who are serving in Iraq and so forth right now.
Remembering all those that have given their lives for our country and our freedom.
It's just remembering all the people that served for us and tried to save our country, fight for freedom.
It's a time of family, a time to get together and appreciate the country that we live in.
I guess I feel honored that I can come and view this memorial to the veterans who served.
My grandfather was in World War I, my father was in World War II, and my brother was in Vietnam. So it means a lot just to be here and see this and know that so many people sacrificed so much for us to have the freedoms that we have today.
Did you serve?
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you serve? Tell me about your time.
Vietnam, 1969. 2 years in the Marine Corps. I found one of my friend's name on the wall. It's breathtaking.
It's just very moving, all the people that sacrificed for this country and for freedom.
So tell me a little bit about honor flights and what you all are doing here today.
We're bringing World War II veterans. We're welcoming them here. They're coming from all over the country. Right here we have Arizona just came in, and Cleveland is also arriving right now.
When you come to the World War II Memorial, what do you feel?
Humbled by the sacrifices that were made, by looking at all these stars. For every 100 men, there's one star. It's amazing how many people lost their lives in that war.
Very emotional to think of the number of people that gave their lives so that we could have this.
Well, it's a time to honor the veterans that were lost in the war, certainly. Things that we need to slow down and take account of.
Well, I think it means the memory of the people who have died for our freedom. And I always think of my grandparents, and mostly my grandfather who served in World War II and my great uncle. So it's always honoring their memory.
Honestly, it's one of those things that you just kind of feel inside. You get the shivers and chills of your spine because you know of the tremendous sacrifice that did occur throughout the whole process. Not just on the battlefields, but the everyday lives of everybody else. When, in that time of war, everybody gave up stuff. I had my grandparents who served in World War II too. It's something that makes me reflect and think about my grandfather and what he went through.
I know you have your son right here. What do you hope that he learns from this or gets from this trip?
Just an appreciation of the sacrifices that have occurred for us to be able to live the way that we do.
Freedom is not cheap, but you have to work for it, and sacrifice is important when the cause is just.
But when you think about the sacrifices, and they wouldn't have gone and done that if their heart wasn't really in it, and just makes you appreciate them more and appreciate the military men and women today. They're always in our prayers.
In our nation's capital, I'm Michelle Fields for PJTV.